Good morning, guys. Welcome to our today's class. Hope that you finished all your class activities that you were doing from last week. And remember that we do have our evening classes. And those guys who are not doing all the exercises we are sending, I know your names, and later on, you are going to be obliged to submit all your work from the evening classes, right? I know you can be busy or sometimes you have like load shedding, but make sure that like in the morning when you are at the campus, you do your work, right? And you know that I will be there on Friday morning so that we can do our physical practicals and do some cabling. So today I'm going to explain whatever that we are going to be doing on Friday. Make sure that you master all those today's configurations in order for us to move fast on Friday. So I don't want to come on Friday and I tell you do this and you don't want to do it, or maybe you don't know how to do it. It's going to delay our lesson, right? Make sure that you are going slowly with me and you are doing whatever that I'm requesting you to do, right? So number one that we are going to do today, and we are going also to do it on Friday, we are going to see how to use the command ipconfig/all. You know, you as a technician, you as an engineer, when you want to troubleshoot, like maybe there is a computer that cannot connect to the internet or maybe to other networks, or the computer cannot print. First, you have to try to figure out what are the configurations that are there, like already, right? What are the configurations that are there on that particular device that you want to troubleshoot, right? So I'm going to try to share my screen first. We're going to see. Yes. So we're going to see how to get your network configuration of your PC using ipconfig/all, right? So I'm gonna go to my command prompt, right? Okay, let me try to share my screen. Maybe you aren't gonna see like properly. For those who are writing, you can write. This is the first task. So I want you to master it, and on Friday you must be fast, right? Okay, I'm gonna try first to share my screen, my entire screen. Okay. So I will go to command prompt. You go to search, right? You just type CMD. So most of the time, you have to run your command prompt as an administrator, because if you run it as an administrator, your PC will know that you got more privileges, right? So you can do whatever you like because your PC will listen to you, right? So most of the time, you have to run it as an administrator. But because of the restrictions that you have on those computers, you can just run it as a normal user. All right. So I'm gonna click on run my CMD as an administrator. Right. So, okay. So this is my command prompt, right? And you have to understand where you are typing your command. Like here, where I am, so I am on C drive. You can see my C drive, which account users, like on users, and my user account is facilitator, right? So you can see when I go to File Explorer, so when you click on this PC, you click on C, you're gonna see users. This is where I am, and I'm where? On facilitator. This is the meaning of this. So you are like on C drive, followed by what? On users, and which account? Facilitator. So whatever that I'm gonna be doing here, it's going to go under facilitator. So the comment that I will be typing here, it's going to go like under facilitator, right? Okay. Sometimes you can try to see whatever that is under this facilitator by typing the command dir. So dir will tell you whatever that you got, all the folders that you have and applications that are under facilitator, right? You can see I got packet tracer, I got document, I got download, I got favorite, I got pictures. Sometimes when you lost something, right? And you don't know in which folder did you save your work and so on, you can try to type dir. So dir will show you whatever that is under facilitator, right? And the date that those documents were created and so on, right? But that is not the main purpose of our today's lesson, all right? So my friends, can you talk to the new learner and you introduce her to Packet Tracer? She must get to use. Okay. You must help her to use a Packet Tracer, the simulator for now. Speak to her, tell her how the program works and so on, right? Why are you keeping her like alone like that? Yeah, okay, so I was just speaking to one of my students here. Okay, let's move forward. So DIR, so it's one of the comments that can allow you to see whatever that is under facilitator, right? You can also go further by typing 3. So 3 will tell you again more about what is under facilitator, right? When you press 3, you see, they will give you even the structure, like a diagram. This diagram will show you like on C, there is this Cisco packet tracer. Like under Cisco packet tracer, you have extensions, you got logs, you got save, you got templates. You can see like under C, there is a contact, desktop, and under desktop, there are so many things inside. So sometimes when you lost one of your documents, you don't know in which folder did you save it. You can only go to command prompt, make sure that you are like under your user account, and you can just type 3, TREE, right? You can see this is the command. So I was just explaining. So I'll explain about DIR and TREE. Now, how to check your network configurations. I'm going to type ipconfig/all, right? So ipconfig/all, I want to check my network configurations. Press enter, right? Now, those are the configurations, right? So I'm going to take a table. So I'm going to put all those details in one of the table because later on, those details are going to be very, very important for me, right? Okay, let me try to open a Word document, or maybe I got it already here. Hope you can see my screen. Okay, let me try to see if you can still see my screen. Yeah. Which one I'm trying to screen? Yes. So now let's go to command prompt, right? You can see my host name. It's what? This is my computer name. Let's try to do it. I'm gonna keep some details about my host name. Okay. Let's say this is my host name. Host name, it's what? My host name, it's LTKs, right? Oh, I'm trying to save it. Here is my Word document. Yes. What else? It's very important, like for me, beside my host name, I can check also what my physical address. Which physical address, right? For wireless LAN. right? I go to wireless LAN, click adapter 1, right? So my wireless LAN 1, wireless LAN, it's also very important. Wireless LAN, right? MAC address of this wireless LAN is what? Physical address. It's there. When you come here, this is the physical address, right? And what else? It's very important here. You can see DHCP, it's on. So if DHCP was off, you can see it from here, right? You can see my wireless LAN 2, right? My wireless LAN 2, you can see here. I got another wireless 2. This one was 1. What else? My physical address, it's there. I can also keep it. I can also keep it, very important. You can also check what. Okay, there's wireless LAN adapter. This is the what I'm using. Okay, you can also keep it. You can see the physical address, right? Physical address is there, right? Okay, right? So when you move on, you can see then my IP address. This is my IP, the IP of this computer. It's wireless. So its IP is there, right? So you can see, or maybe I can keep it here. I can keep it here. Like the IP, you can see the subnet mask. You can see the default gateway, right? You can see my default gateway and so on, right? So you can keep the record of like everything that is very important for you, right? So you can record some most important like information from your comment, right? So now what I wanted you to do, it's go to ipconfig/all. You're gonna fill for me this table, right? Very easy, like number of network interface card, right? Like maybe you can check number of wireless network interface card, right? You can check the MAC address of your what? Wireless like network interface card. You can check the IPv4, you can check like IPv6, right? Just fill those details, like your PC name or your host name, right? Those are the details that you must be like able to provide, right? So you're going just to go, you type like ipconfig/all. You're gonna have time. You start putting for me those details. The most important one, right? When you go to my screen, what are the most important one, right? The most important from the beginning, it's my host name, right? When you know your host name, you can check also what? You can see that I got this wireless LAN adapter local area connection 1, but it's not the one that I'm using. You can see the second one, but you can see that there's a physical address, MAC address, but it's not the one that I'm using. So I'm using this one, wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi, right? You can see the description, which type of network card is this one, from which vendor. You can see it's written there. You can see my physical address. You can see that DHCP is on. It's yes from the wireless access point, right? You can see my IP address, my IPv6. This is my IPv6. You can see my IPv4. You can see my subnet mask. Sorry. You can see the date I received this IP, the month, the year. So list it's when did you receive this IP. And make sure that you when you assign a device like an IP address, that IP address needs to expire. Don't assign somebody an IP address forever, right? From the wireless access point, you have to configure what we call the lease. The lease needs to expire, right? So I can give you an IP address maybe for 2 days, for 3 days, like for a restaurant, right? Somebody can come like today, the person gonna be connected and the guy will purchase food. But tomorrow the guy will never come there. The guy will come there at the back of the restaurant and start using the wireless, right? So I wanted you just for this one, just to see how you can get some of the information that will be very useful for you. You can see even I got even the Bluetooth adapter, right? So the computer that is sitting in front of you, you are going to go to command prompt. Okay, let me first try. Okay, you see those information that are going to be very, very important for you and how to get them. I gave you this table. You are going to go to that particular table, this one. Where is it? I think it's this one. Right? You complete it. You just pick up. You pick up how many network interface cards do you have? For LAN, for wireless, you keep them one side. What is the IP address? Version 4. What is the IP address? Version 6. What is the MAC address? Right? The DHCP, is it on? What is the host name? Host name of your PC. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you can go first outside and 9 o'clock you can come back. You are disturbing, right? Last time they put a comment, it's still like your group was making noise on. So yeah, so I'm gonna give you time. You have to finish up this one. You have only 5 minutes to complete this one, and we are going to move to the second video. So if you are sitting like together, you have to assist your neighbor, right? You have to assist in order for you to go fast. Just a break for 5 minutes. Like in the meantime, you are finishing my work, right? When you are done, we are going to move to the second part, right? Okay, guys, we can move forward, right? We can move with the second one. The second one will be how to interpret the pinned comment. How to interpret how Right, the ping comment, right? When you use the ping comment, how to interpret, right? This is what we are going to do, right? I'm going to share my screen and I'm sure. Let me try to share my screen again. Okay. Yeah, okay. When you use the ping comment, there are some informations that you need to understand, right? Number one is the reply. The reply from sorry, the reply from the destination computer, right? They are going to be a reply from the destination computer, right? Number two, beside the reply, you are going to get the size of the packet. The size of the packet or the size of the message, the size of the message that you sent to your friend. And you're going to use this size of the packet sometimes when you're going to check how your network will respond when the size will be bigger. This size of the packet, you can change it just to see how your network will respond when the message will be bigger. Number three, it's the TTL. The TTL is what we call the time to leave, right? How many times your packet will take for it to go and come back, right? The TTL, right? How many times your packet will go and come, will take when going and come back, when going and come back and come back, right? It just the time that will determine. Maybe it's gonna be like in millisecond, right? It's in millisecond. So millisecond is very fast, right? So 1 second, almost 1,000 milliseconds, something like that, right? So you are going to observe the time to live, the time that your message will go and come back. It's gonna be in millisecond. And beside that, right, there is the last one that will show you number 4, how many times it's gonna take for your packet to be discarded, right? Let me show you from the pin comment. When you are here, right? Okay, let me say I wanna ping my network interface card. I can say ping 127.0.0.1. So I'm trying to see if my network interface card works, right? So this is what the reply from, right? You can see here the reply from my computer, right? This is the reply, right? And you're going like to see the size of my message, right? As I said, we are going to change it. And how many times it's gonna take for my message to go and come back? Oh, I even confused you, right? How many times it will take? No, no. This is which one? Okay. Number 3. How many? It's the time is okay. And the last one, it's how many times it's gonna take for your packet to be deleted, the time to leave. Sorry, I made a mistake. So this one, the last one, shows how many times it's gonna take for your packet to be deleted. Suppose like your packet will be sent and received, and your packet will be deleted. How many times to wait before deleting the packet, because when you are using your computers, this packet cannot remain in your network. This packet needs to be deleted, right? So those are the 4 informations that you can get from what? From the ping comment. The reply, the size of the message that can be changed later on, the time that it's gonna take your message to go and come back. When this size is 64, the time also will change, right? And this one, it's after 128 seconds, the packet needs to be deleted, right? This is the meaning, right? Now, what you must do, you're gonna, right? You're gonna ping your default gateway. You're gonna ping your default gateway. And you're gonna record the TTL, you record the time, and you keep the reply, right? Just filling those details, right? In order for me to see if you understood better, right? You can even do it in packet tracer, or you go to the PC that you are using now, you try to ping, right? And see just recording how, what's gonna be the reply, or the reply can be even here, and keep the reply this side, right? The reply here, what is the time to leave and how many seconds it's gonna take for your packet to go and come back, right? Those are the information that you need to understand, right? Number 3 now, how to check your network configurations using the graphical user interface, right? How to do this, right? What you must do, let me try first to check if I can share my screen. Number 3, right? You can check your network configurations using the graphical user interface. You can even change. You can also say change your IP, right? It's the same things. What you're gonna do for you to complete this task, right? You must do it together with me. You go to the taskbar. This is your taskbar. You go to the notification area, right? You go to the notification area. Yes, so there is what? So taskbar, notification area, and right click on network symbol, right? So this is what you must do for you to complete this task, right? So first, you go here and you go to notification area, and the last one you right click here. So you go to your taskbar, you go to your notification area. This is because I'm using wireless, so I'm gonna right click on wireless symbol. If you're using Ethernet, that small screen, you right click on it. When you right click, you must click on Open Network and Ethernet Settings, right? From here, because I'm using wireless, for you it's gonna be written Ethernet, right? So I'm gonna click maybe on Wi-Fi or Ethernet, right? When you click there, you have to scroll down, right? You must scroll down. When you scroll down, you click on Change Adapter Options. All right, when you click there, you are going to see that I got two network interface cards, one for Bluetooth and one for wireless. But for you, you're gonna see also the Ethernet. You just right click on your Ethernet, you click on Properties, and you double click on Internet Protocol version 4. So from here, you are going to see your IPs, but mine, because I'm getting my IP automatically, that why it's showing like this, all right? This is how you have to do it, right? So don't ask me how to get my IP, how to change my IP. So as I said, you go to taskbar, you check your network symbol. So it can be wireless or Ethernet, that small screen. You right click, you click on Open Network and Settings. There are so many ways you can do that. Because I'm dealing with Wi-Fi, I can go to Wi-Fi. But you must go to Ethernet. All right? And when you click there, you have to scroll down. You click on Change Adapter Options. Right? When you click there, you are going to see all your network interface card that you are dealing with. Because I'm dealing with Wi-Fi, I'm gonna go to Wi-Fi, right click and go to Properties, right? And you click Internet Protocol version 4, right? My friends, sorry, Solomon, yes, sir. Did you introduce head packets at Tracer? Yes, I did. Aibo, how can you finish in less than 10 minutes? You can say that she knows how to using it. She knows how to using it. Yes, I know. No, I'm not sure. She must finish up. I'm not sure because you only take less than. Okay. Yeah. You must give her like those exercises. You must do those exercises, not just be there and say do this, and you go back you sit. No, you have to teach her. You are teaching her how to use packet tracer. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you just a few minutes just to see if you understood what I've explained, right? So the exercise that I'm gonna give like to you now, what you must do, you have, all right? Okay. Take a screenshot of your network interface card, number one. All right. Just take a screenshot. Number two, of your IP. Just a screenshot, right? So you go there, you show me how many network interface cards you have, you take a screenshot, right? And you show me your IP, right? So just 1 or 2 minutes and we can move to the next one.
Yo, bro, ask me how good I So I go do it today.
Yes, guys, let's move to number 4. How to view computers or devices in your network. All right. So now we are going to move to question number 4. Number 4, we are going to see how you can view computers or devices in your network. You know, when you are done with cabling, you must be able to view other computers or other devices from your device, right? How can you do, like, in order, or how can you see like other devices from your network? All right. So what you must do, it's very, very like easy. I'll show you. All right. What you must do, you just go to File Explorer and you click on Network. Right? You click on Network. Right? So I'm gonna do it. You go to File Explorer, right? And you click where? Network. Right? And sometimes you cannot see some of the devices. You can try to refresh. Right? You refresh. Right? You see? You just right click and you refresh. You can see all the computers that are connected in my network. Right? You can see them, they are here. This is how you have to access, not to view your computers. Right? You can do it with me, right? You can do it, guys. You must do whatever that I'm explaining. Let's move to number 5. Number 5, this one it was. Number 5, it's how to access them. How to access those devices or computers, right? How to access them now, right? You see, when you can see them, you can only double click. So there are 2 ways. Number 1, double click. Double click on it, right? So you're gonna just double click on that computer. Let me show you how you can do it. You are here, you can see the computers that are in my network. They are here, so I can double click on one of them, right? You just double click, you see, so I don't have permissions to access it, right? But if I could have the permission, it's maybe they're gonna ask me username and password, or I'm going just to go straight. Right? This is how to access. Those computers who are not protected, they won't want to access me even the permissions. I'll just double click and access. Right? This is the first way. Don't forget, you're gonna use it on Friday. The second way to access, right? The second way for you to access, you must use the run. Go to run, you type destination IP, right? So it's gonna be like this. You type, you put maybe the IP of the computer that you wanna access, right? Okay, so this is the second method. Don't forget about it. You go to start, you type run, and you press enter, and you press backslash, you type the IP address of the computer that you wanna access, and you press enter. Right? Those are the 2 ways. Right? So, as I said, when you have your network, you have to take something from the server. Sometimes you have to save your work to the server, to one of the computer that is not locally where you are, right? How to see those computers? You must go to File Explorer, you click on Network. You can see those computers. But if you cannot see one of the computer or one of the device or one of the printer, one of the camera, there's another way. You go to Start, you type run /2 and you type the IP address of that computer or the IP address of that camera or that printer, right? So I'm gonna give you 1 minute for you to practice it, all right? You can practice, guys. Yes, let's move forward now, right? Let's see lesson. Okay, let me try to share again my screen. I'm sure that you can see whatever that I'm doing. Number 5, how to share your folders, application, software, database, the printers, the cameras, and so on, right? Sharing means allowing the others to access them, right? Just what we're gonna see about security. Now, how to share, right? Okay, suppose like we are connected, right? For me to access something like on your computer, you have to share it. So if you share like a folder, because we are in the same network, so I'm gonna see it from my computer. So I'm gonna click on network, I'm gonna see your computer, and I will double click on your computer, I will see the documents that you share. So if you have a printer there, if you share that printer, I will be able to see it here and to print. If you have a camera that is plugged on your computer, when you share it, I can be able to see it and print it. Remember that networking, we need to reduce the cost using only one component and everybody can use it, right? But that component, we have to share it. Whatever that you don't share, nobody can get access to it. Maybe if the guy is a specialized hacker, right? So you have to share your printers, your folders, in order for other guys to have like access to those documents. Sometimes you're connected, you can be in test flow, I can be in test flow. I can just tell you, okay, put the document on a share folder. When you put it there on my computer, I can see it, right? But how to do it, right? Right? This is what you need to understand. So I'm gonna share first my screen. I will show you how to do it, right? Let's say, so I'm gonna create one document. I'm gonna create one folder and share it, right? So you go to any folder, like maybe I can go to documents. I'm gonna create one folder. So I can call it Saba share folder. Okay, Saba share folder. Let me just put it like that. All right. When I'm done, because I want to put all our work on this folder and everybody will have what? Like access. You have to right click on that document. You click on properties. When you are done with properties, you click on sharing. When you click on sharing, don't click on share. You must click on advanced sharing. When you click on advanced sharing, you click on share this folder. You can give it another name. You can limit how many users can access it at a single time or simultaneously, right? You can say, okay, just 20 people can access the folder at the same time, right? And you click what? On apply or okay, right? Means I shared this document. When you share it means like all of you, because we're in the same network, when you see my computer, when you double click on my computer, you can see this folder, right? Let me share something else. I can even share my C drive. So from your computer, you can see my computer. When you double click, you're gonna see my C drive. Just right click on C, you click on properties, and you click on sharing, and you click on advanced sharing. But don't, most of the time it's not a good practice to share your local disk. You can only create a folder and you share it. Right? So this is how to share. Right? So I'm gonna give you an exercise. Right? So you're gonna create those share folder. You create them for me. And when you are done, all right, you can say Saba result. To access, this one you can give it 40, 100, right? So you create for me like those folders, you share them and you give those access to 2 users, to 40 users, and to 100 users. Right? So I'm gonna give you a few minutes in order for you to do it, right? Right? So when you are done with this exercise, we are going like to move to number 6. Make sure that you understand how to share. Because next time when I'm gonna come on Friday, I don't want headache. Number 6. How to configure permissions or security. So when you share, right? When you are done with sharing, you have to make a follow-up with security, with permissions, right? So I can give you like access to my folder, but what you're gonna do, it's my decision, right? And you have to configure permissions or security according to the job descriptions. You are going like to take the job descriptions of everybody, even the CEO, even the managers. You have their job descriptions in order for you to understand what they can do on the system, all right? Now, when you understand what they can do, you can now configure the system properly. You share that folder, but because I'm a manager, you can give to me full control. Sorry, same person every day. Yeah, okay. Uh, that folder that we created, we have to share them, or those folders that you created, you share them and you configure permissions. Permission means you are giving now people access and you are deciding what they can do according to their job descriptions, right? Please, can you switch it off first? I'm recording. It's making noise that, yeah. Okay. Right? So what you must do, you go to the folder, right? The folder that you create it and you share it, you must right click, you go to properties, like same process, but don't go to sharing. This time you go to security and you click on edit, all right? So after edit, you have to click on add. From here, you type the name of the guy, but because now we don't have those guys yet, I'm going to give like permissions to everybody. Like everybody will have like access to this folder, right? And you must check names. Why are you checking? You want to make sure that you type it properly. And this name is already there on your computer, this user account. You click on share names. You must see it's gonna be like underlined. You say it. Okay. Now from here, according to the guy job description, this guy, everyone, maybe stand-up Bali. You can say can deny, you can do whatever you like. According to his job descriptions, and you click on apply, right? This is how to configure security, right? So I'm gonna give you an exercise, do it the same way. So where is the document? So the same documents that you configured for security, deny like everyone. From here, full control, everyone, and this one to full control. So those are the permissions you have to configure. So I'm gonna give you time to practice, and when you are done, we can move forward. So Nontokoso, give them time to practice, all right? They must make sure that they know how to configure those things because we're gonna use them on Friday, all right? Thank you very much. I will send another recording soon.